I am getting ready to do a flyby, and we got a motorcycle coming across the bridge, and that is that's a supervisor of mine. That's Butch. I'm gonna have to try to chase him down after a while. All right, see if we can get up out of here. Got a camera set up right there. Okay, let's see what this little Ninja 300 can do. Which actually that is about 78 or 9 because of my sprocket change. I've put a bigger sprocket to gear this thing up a little bit. Oh, a bigger sprocket on the front. So yeah, we'll say 78. Hello everyone, Ozark Hills Rider here. And today I am out and about on my 2016 Kawasaki Ninja 300. This is the KRT model, the Kawasaki Racing Team model, and the ABS model. And my windshield is loose. It's about to fall off. But anyway, today I am going to be talking about and giving my review of this motorcycle. Like I mentioned, it is a 2016. It has 3,648 miles on it. I bought it 2.5 years ago from a guy in St. Louis, and it only had 900 miles. So that was 18 that I bought it. But yeah, so I've put a few miles on it. So this is going to be my opinion on what I think of this bike. And it is a very good opinion, very satisfied how this little 300 performs.
So get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face.
Well, here she is in all of her glory. This is my 2016 Kawasaki Ninja 300. It is the ABS model, and it also is the Kawasaki Racing Team paint scheme, which is supposed to make it worth a couple more hundred, and the ABS about 4 to 5 more hundred. Yeah, it doesn't look like a sport bike because I have turned it into an off-road. I'm not talking a dirt bike, I'm just talking something to run gravel roads and maybe some four-wheeler roads if they're not too rough. And what I have done to do that is I've changed the tires. I've gone to the Shinko 705s dual sport tires, and they absolutely work great. I can run them down the highway, I can hit the dirt roads. They do awesome. My Rally Pack saddlebags, yeah, they kind of give it a wider look from the back. I bought those at least 11 years ago, and these color places here, I've got 6 different, well, I've got 3 panels, but 6 different colors that I can change that to match whatever bike that I put them on. Got a Joe Rocket. This is actually a tank bag, but I've strapped it onto the back, and this unzips and raises up about that high for storage. This is really nice because The seat's not the most comfortable seat. This is Airhawk 2. This unzips. It's got a spout or a nozzle that you can blow air into, or just let it out to whatever desire that you want it to be. I've changed the handlebars, and yeah, they're crooked. See if you can see them. And how I done that is, one, I took off the stock bars because they bolted on right over the forks, but I drilled holes right through this, whatever that's called, triple tree. Drilled holes right through it, put the bolt up through it into these risers, and put me some motocross fat bars on it, so it's supposed to cut down the vibration. Like I said earlier, I lost my rubber thing out of here, so this windshield is loose and crooked. But I took off the stock windshield that holds the mirrors and the windshield. I took it off, put this taller, replaced these bat wing mirrors with these little shorter. Oh, my mirror or my windshield got down against that. But some shorter mirrors. I kind of got to look under my arms to see behind me. But that's some of the changes I've done to this bike. And if you watch some of my other videos, I've done some rides with it. And all right, let's talk specs on the bike. Like I said, it's a 2016. What I could find was top speed is about 116 miles an hour, which for a 300 is plenty fast enough. For any bike, it's plenty fast enough. And this is impressive for a 300. 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds. That's pretty good. Although it's called a 300, it's a 296cc engine. Parallel twin, meaning it's a 2-cylinder. 2 pipes coming out there. Liquid cooled. I like that about it. On these hot days like we've been having, you don't have to worry about going slow. Or one area we always have trouble with on some of the bikes that are not air cooled or that are not liquid cooled is Branson. When you're riding the strip and the traffic can take you like an hour and a half to get through town. Yeah, all these guys that have air cooled bikes, they're hollering, I gotta move, I gotta move. Okay, anyway, back to the bike. It is chain driven, which makes for good throttle response. Oh yeah, I did put on those spool sliders that also work good for my jacks to lift the back end up when I want to change the tire or adjust the chain. But it is a 6-speed, which is nice because it needs it. It revs up pretty quick. It does have a steel frame, and but surprisingly, even with a steel frame, the bike only weighs 384 pounds wet. That means full of oil, gas, coolant. 384 pounds. Not too bad. Seat height is kind of tall, almost 31 inches, 30.9. But for a little bike, that gas tank gives you a 4.5 gallon tank. Oh, I hear rain. Oh boy. But and I've been getting right around 60 miles per gallon with it, between 58 and 62. What I've been getting. I'm gonna go up to the trees. We got some wind blowing in, some rain, I'm sure. I've been riding in the rain all day today. I've been working on another video. But front forks are the hydraulic telescopic forks. No adjustment at all. But the travel distance is impressive for small forks. It's 4.7 inches. So that's why I wasn't afraid to take it off-road. The back shock is a Unitrack 5-way adjustable preload. Can't hardly see it in there. That's in there. 5 adjustments on it. Tires are 17-inch, front is a 110 by 70 and the back is 140 by 70. I do wish it came out with a little wider tire, but for a street bike, yes, but for what I'm doing, it works good. As a matter of fact, that tire there is a 150. I did put a 150 on the back because I could not find a 140 tire in that 705 model of Shinko. The brakes are very impressive, I will say that. Although it has ABS, it will stop on a dime. Both front and the back are 2-piston calipers. Now, a lot of the sport bikes will have a single piston in the back, and this bike, less than 400 pounds, having a double in the back and a double in front, it will stop. And with ABS, it'll stop without locking up and sliding over. But that's the bike. I'm real impressed with it. I have put several miles on it. I bought it with only 900 miles. It has like a little over 3,600 on it now. Oh, my exhaust. I did have an Akrapovic, or however you want to pronounce it. And I just, like yesterday, changed it out to this SC Project, the MotoGP exhaust. It's supposed to be just for racing. But anyway, I like the way it sounds. So it's on here. All right, I'm gonna go take it on some rough roads because I'm at McCormick Lake, one of my go-to places to do things. Reviews, ride, swim, hike, camp, and it's all free. But anyway, I want to take this on some bumpy roads right behind the lake here so you can see how it does off-road. Okay, we are on the road behind McCormick Lake, and this is probably the roughest type of roads that I will bring this bike on. This is where it's rough. Probably can't see it, but all it is rocks. Oh! Oh wow, the creek is down. This is usually a deep water crossing right here. Wow. And another one up here, I'm sure is going to be just as dry. Yep. You can see how deep this one can be. But the bike handles good on rough stuff. I mean, 380 pounds. No matter how rough it is, the bike is light and so easy to maneuver. I mean, if I got to turn around in a tight spot like this, if I have to, I can pick the front or the back up and move it around. There you go, I just slid. Alright, I was wanting to show you what it would do on rough roads.